welcome to the next segment, which we're going to play the 2003 PC version of Jeopardy now.
Oh man, how funny was that?
That was pretty funny. And once again, Marty. I'm not giving up.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's
You will when I give you some bacon.
Then we'll get to our game. Normal game? Okay. So how many people out there? Player one, what's your name?
Well, I tried to send Marty over the moon, and Marty tried to send me over
Player
the moon,
one,
but we both
here's your
failed.
buzz-in key.
Daniel
If you'd
Gunn.
like, you can also use your mouse to write down your name.
Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. Redneck spanking. Thank you.
It's showtime.
Oh yeah, am I still missing you, Marty?
Yes.
In that case, roses are red, violets are blue, no hard feelings, I choose.
Jeopardy. Here he is, the host of Jeopardy.
Who missed that time? I got you to react though. Alright, Marty, I give up.
First round categories are as follows.
I give up. You win.
A gorilla's best friend. TV and film. Classical music.
What can I say?
Odds and ends. Poets and poetry. And our last category is catching some Z's. Player one, you start us
Get
off.
the easy one out of the way. Catching some Z's for 200.
This German, for whom a rigid airship is named, was an observer with the Army of the Potomac in the Civil War.
Player one.
What's a Ziegfeld? Who is Ziegfeld?
Ooh, sorry.
What the foop?
Anybody.
Or is it a Zeppelin?
This is what we want.
Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin. Foop. Catching some Z's 400.
A fanatic, or one who belonged to a first-century Jewish sect that resisted Roman rule.
Player one.
What's a Zane?
That is incorrect.
My butt!
Player three.
What is a zealot?
Zealot.
Definitely.
Ah, Fritz.
Catching some Z's for 600.
From the German for twice baked, it's a sweetened bread that's baked, cut into slices, and toasted.
What is
one.
Lieback?
I didn't indeed go to see Ghostbusters.
Precisely.
Did you like it?
Pick again.
I loved it.
Catching some Z's 800.
At about 2,200 miles in length, it's the longest
Hey, it's bound to be
African
better
river
than Pixels,
emptying
Marty.
into the Indian Ocean.
Player
What
one.
is a Zambezi?
I didn't.
Correct.
Mix for
You
me.
certainly know your geography.
Catching some Z's 1,000.
Out of the night, when the full moon is bright, comes the horseman, known as this.
Who is Zorro?
Exactly.
TV and film for 200.
It's the hit 1996 film that popularized lines like, "Your money, baby."
Player
What
one.
is Swingers?
Definitely.
TV and film 400.
The man seen here directed this 1941 cinematic masterpiece.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player one.
What is Citizen Kane?
Oh, Marty.
Exactly.
TV and film 600.
In 1998, this MASH star made a smashing return to Broadway in the hit play Art.
Player
Was
one.
Alan Alda?
If you're a Muppets fan, this. Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yes.
TV and Film 800.
This TV radio station featured Dr. Johnny Fever, Venus Flytrap, and Les Nessman on the air.
Was
Player one.
WKRP?
Exactly.
TV and Film 1000.
Usam Kasana in Tamburlaine the Great was played on Broadway in 1956 by this future starship captain.
Player
Who
one.
was William Shatner?
Definitely.
Odds and ends 200.
Coal and crow are shades of this color.
Player one.
Black.
That's cool, Daniel.
Precisely.
Odds and ends 400.
Pick again.
I figured you would like it. I like it.
Barbie's boy toy. In March 2001, he celebrated his 40th birthday.
Who is Ken?
Player one. Definitely.
Odds and ends for 600.
The barn variety of this bird doesn't give a hoot, but rather a raspy hissing screech.
What's
Player
an
one.
owl?
Precisely.
Odds and ends 800.
Pick again.
The phrase beware of Greeks bearing gifts goes back to this gift in mythology.
Player one.
What is the Trojan horse?
Definitely.
Odds and ends 1000.
Famous for the Gettysburg Charge named for him, after the Civil War, he became an insurance agent.
Who is Kermit the Frog?
Nobody?
Shut up.
Player two?
Who was Andrew Curtin?
No. Too bad.
At least I don't think so.
Nobody?
He wasn't alive.
Take a look. Here's the right
George
response.
Pickett. I know, Marty. That's an indication meaning I don't know the answer. Classical music 200.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
This heroic symphony
Elementary,
is
my dear
dedicated to
Watson.
his patron Prince Lobkowitz, not Napoleon as first intended.
Player one.
Who is Beethoven?
He's the one we were looking for. Yes.
Classical music 400.
1742 Handel Oratorio featuring such choruses as, "And he shall purify, and he hath borne our griefs."
Player
What
one.
is Hallelujah?
Good guess. But it's not what we're looking for.
Fritz.
Anybody? Player two?
What is the Messiah?
Oh.
Precisely. Pick again.
I'll try a gorilla's
And I got
best
away with
friend
that.
for 200.
The gorilla is the largest member of this mammalian.
Ow.
Player one.
What are primates?
Hey, you're correct.
A gorilla's best friend for 400.
This big screen bio recounted the trials and tribulations of gorilla advocate Diane Fossey.
Player one.
What is Gorillas in the Mist?
Exactly.
Gorilla's best friend for 600.
Answer? The Daily Double.
2800, please.
Make your wager, please.
The name of this famous gorilla, used in sign language studies, sounds like a drink made with chocolate.
Player one.
Who's Coco?
Hey, you're correct.
Gorilla's best friend 800.
Discovered in 1966, Snowflake was the first known specimen of this type of gorilla.
Player three.
What is an albino gorilla?
Exactly.
How about Poets and Poetry for 200?
In an Ernest Thayer poem, Cooney, Burroughs, Flynn, and Blake preceded this man to the plate.
Player
Who's
one.
Casey at the bat?
No, sorry.
Family food.
Player three.
Who is Casey?
Oh, just Casey.
Yes.
The zoo.
Yeah,
Poets and Poetry for 400.
And I got away with it again!
There was an old lady of Prague. Begins a popular one of these
Ow.
light-hearted poems of 5 lines.
What's a limerick?
Precisely.
Poets Poetry for 600?
Pick again.
Did I get you?
Yeah, I said ow when
He
you were
used
shooting
his
me.
poem, The Road Not Taken, as the opening poem in his collection, Mountain Interval.
Player 1.
Who is Robert Frost?
Hey, you're correct.
Poets Poetry 800.
In a 14-line poem, Wordsworth wrote, "Scorn not this form of poetry."
Player 1.
What is a sonnet?
Precisely.
Poets Poetry 1000.
Pick again.
This author of the Narnia Chronicles wrote some poetry under the pen name Clive Hamilton.
Player
Who
1.
is C.S. Lewis?
Yes.
Classical music for 600.
After writing this 1829 opera about an archer, Rossini wrote less than 6 more works in his life.
Who
Player
is
one.
William Tell?
Exactly.
Classical music for 800.
This musical is based on the memoir Anna and the King of Siam.
Player
What
1.
is The King and I?
Hey, you're correct.
Classical music 1000.
He composed the Magic Flute.
Player
Who
1.
is Mozart?
Exactly.
Now the last clue.
And to wrap up this board,
According to a cartoon theme song, this ape is for sale. Won't you buy him? Take him home and try him.
Who is
Player
the Gila
one.
Gorilla?
Exactly.
$16,000 at the end of the Jeopardy round.
Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores.
I think I'll ever be able to top that.
big lead. Player 1, well done. You're still in the thick of it, Player 3. Player 2, you're in last place, but you do get to start things off first in Double Jeopardy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Tribes. The 1980s. Democracy. New England. Taste treats. And to complete the board, nonsense.
Give me nonsense for 400.
To become a nun is to take this article of clothing, also worn by brides.
Player 1.
What's a veil?
How much should it be worth?
Yes.
Nonsense for 800.
Wait, what? It's a millionaire game, but how much should it be worth? I was thinking it should be
These
either
promises, which a nun is said to take, not make, may be simple or solemn.
What are vows?
Precisely.
Nonsense for 1200.
Pick again.
Alright.
This 6th century Irish nun is also known as Saint Bride, though she refused to marry.
Player 2,
Who is Saint Bridget?
hey, you're correct.
Let's go for the 1980s for 400.
In 1981, he won some respect and a Grammy for his comedy album, No Respect.
Player
Who
1.
is Rodney Dangerfield?
Exactly.
1980s for 400. For 800, I mean, excuse
A
me.
1986 article on her in Ladies' Home Journal was titled, Talking with Dr. Good Sex.
Player 1.
Who is Dr. Ruth?
That's right. And you seem to know your literature.
1980s for 1200.
In the 1980s, $10 million was spent to save this large California bird from extinction.
Player
Who is
1.
the California Condor?
Precisely.
1980s for 1600.
At the 1980 Winter Olympics, Eric Heiden set records in 5 events in this sport.
Anybody. Player 2?
What is downhill skiing?
No.
Family
Nobody?
food. They do.
What we were looking for
Speed
was
skating.
this.
1980s, 2000.
That's it.
Oh, I got the daily double.
Make your wager, please.
2000.
At age 87, after 62 years of rule, this Japanese emperor died January 7th, 1989.
Player 1.
I'll say it was Akihito.
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for.
Was it
What we were looking for
Hirohito?
was
Yeah.
this.
I only lost $2,000 though, so that's okay. None said 1600.
Around 1830, Catherine Macaulay founded the Sisters of This to care for Dublin's poor and sick.
Player 3.
What is mercy?
Definitely.
I'll take tribes for 400.
The Havasupai had been living in a branch of this canyon seen here for over 600 years.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
What's the Grand Canyon?
Exactly.
I'll take tribes for 800.
The Blackfeet lived in these structures and decorated them with paintings of real and mythical creatures.
Player 1.
What are caves?
That is incorrect.
My butt!
Anyone? Player 3.
What are teepees?
That Muppet question is done.
Definitely.
Oh, TPs. Ah, foop.
I'll take New England for 400.
Of the USA's 4 new states, it has the smallest population.
Player 1.
I'll say what is New Hampshire?
Exactly.
New England, 800.
Tennis Hall of Fame, anyone? It's located in this seaside city in Rhode Island.
Player 1.
What is Newport?
Definitely.
New England for 12.
This Massachusetts city on Buzzards Bay was a major whaling port in the 19th century.
Player 1.
What is... It's new, okay. What is... Newsmith? I don't know.
Oh, no, sorry. Anybody? Player 2?
What is New Bedford?
Exactly.
Ah, foop.
I'll try Taste Treats for 400. As the planter's icon knows, everybody loves these. In 1996, Americans ate 2 billion pounds of them.
Player 1.
What are peanuts?
Yes.
Taste treats for 800.
Whether you like it hot or cold, borscht is a Russian soup made from these root vegetables.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
One of 2 vegetables I don't like. What are beets?
Exactly.
Taste treats 1200.
Examples include Just Right and Lucky Charms.
Player
What are
1.
breakfast cereals?
Hey, you're correct.
Taste treats 1600.
If you like it hot, use this brand of sauce made with red peppers, vinegar, and salt mined on Avery Island.
Player 1.
What is Tabasco?
Precisely.
Taste treats 2000.
Pick again.
Also known as maize, this grain is found in succotash.
Player
What
1.
is corn?
Definitely.
New England for 1600.
That's it.
Got the daily double, one of the 2.
Make your wager, please.
1800.
A popular cookie shares part of its name with this city that was originally part of Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Player 1.
What is New Haven?
Nice try, but that is incorrect.
Ah,
Take a look.
Fritz.
Here's the right
Newton.
response.
New England 2000.
Edward Lear could tell you this small Maine town bears the name of an Irish seaport on the Shannon River.
Player 2?
What is New Limerick?
Hey, you're correct.
Let's try democracy for 400.
A functioning democracy usually has at least two of these groups competing freely in elections.
Player 2?
What are political parties?
Precisely.
Pick again. Democracy for 800.
Democracy is often confused with this term, referring to any country with a non-hereditary head of state.
Player
It's a
1.
republic.
Yes.
Democracy 1200.
In 1996, the Supreme Court struck down 4 of these areas created to allow black and Hispanic representation.
Nobody?
No.
Player 2?
What are propositions?
Nice try, but that is incorrect.
His butt.
Anyone at all? What we were looking for was this.
Congressional districts. Let's have nonsense 2000.
A convent's top nun is this mother.
Player
It
1.
was Mother Superior.
Hey, you're correct.
Tribes for 1200.
The Chinook religion was based around the annual run of this fish seen here.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
What is salmon?
Precisely.
Tribes for
Pick
1600.
again.
Their name, from a Sioux term for people of alien speech, is shared by the capital of Wyoming.
Player
Or
1.
the Cheyenne.
Hey, you're correct.
Tribes 2000.
Cherokee history includes the trail of these.
What
Player
are
1.
tiers?
Exactly.
Democracy 1600.
Democracies must balance liberty and this concept, also found in the motto of the French Revolution.
Player 2.
What is egalite? Yes.
And I think the last clue is his.
And the final answer of the round.
Rhyming term
Oh, wait, no.
to the 1993 law making states offer voter registration to driver's license applicants.
Player 1.
What is motor voter?
Yes.
$31,000.
That's the end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again. Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. You're still in the thick of it, Player 3. Hang in there, Player 2. It's that time, folks. Final Jeopardy. We'll take a look at the category, then give you a few seconds to think about your wager. Historic names. Go ahead. Make your wager. Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager. Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
As a teenager, this dictator tried to get into the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna, but failed twice.
Was Adolf Hitler.
Let's see how everyone did. Player 2,
Joseph
your
Stalin?
question. Sorry, that's
Wrong.
incorrect. How much did it cost you?
Miserably.
Your question,
Benito
Player
Mussolini?
3. Sorry,
Wrong.
that's wrong. How much did it cost you?
Haha.
Player 1, your question. Right you are.
Yep.
What was your wager?
And I won you a grand total, Daniel, of $40,000.
Congratulations to our winner. Player 1. Thanks for playing Jeopardy!
Come back and see us again real soon, won't you?
Yes, I will.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game.
See y'all for that next part.